strong showing tonight from the families and friends of two men allegedly killed by a police officer driving the wrong way. Good evening, I'm Kate Sullivan.
And I'm Jim Williams. Rob is off tonight. Fabian Torres and Joaquin Garcia were killed Friday morning on Lakeshore Drive. Tonight, the outraged families of the victims protested after the officer was granted bond. CBS 2's Courtney Guzman picks up the story live in 2016, California. Courtney?
Well, Jim and Kate, these mothers say the $500,000 bond granted just yesterday for Officer Terrell Garrett is an insult. They feel as if they're being discriminated against and that this officer is being shown favor because of his badge.
We're working for Fabian. We're working for Joaquin.
They chanted in both English and Spanish.
I'm overwhelmed. I didn't expect this, but I'm so thankful people came through.
The protest began at 26 in Pulaski, headed by two mothers united by a common loss, the death of their sons. Fabian Torres and Joaquin Garcia died in this head-on crash Friday. North Chicago officer Terrell Garrett now charged with DUI and reckless homicide. His bond set at $500,000.
It's just, I'm all right, outraged that this man can come out and walk out of the hospital. My son will not walk out.
If this cop is a killer, had anyone in our community done this, they would have locked up, no house arrest, and thrown away the key.
Although Garrett is still in the hospital, his attorney tells me he's dealing with a broken hip, ankle, and ribs. And if he were to bond out, he'd be placed on house arrest and not allowed to drive. Tonight, these mothers led a 1.5-mile march east of Cook County's criminal courts building to send a message. How long are you prepared to fight?
I'm willing to fight it. I have always fought for what's right. I will be that fighter. I will be the advocate because things have to change.
So I talked to Garrett's attorney today, and he tells me he met with this client earlier today, and he expects that bonding out for his client may not come soon. It may be pointless, since he expects that his client will be hospitalized for some time, where he's also being guarded around the clock. Reporting live from the Layton Criminal Courts building, Courtney Guzman, CBS 2 News. Jim and Kate?
Courtney, thank you.
Meanwhile, there's a